Yeah. So there's this manga called Cypher Academy, and it's a new Shonen Jump series. And basically, the news was that the translator quit.
Yeah, I saw this, and then I was like, how bad could it be?
How bad could it be?
I went and looked at some of the panels. I'd quit too.
Holy sh! Like, I was like, why is this a story? What happened? What is the Cypher Academy? And you go and you look at what the translation is, and it's actual nonsense, because we laugh at the dumb, like, Kojima puns and the English wordplay that a lot of Japanese games and visual novel style stories love to just lean into, and how a bunch of that doesn't work when you go into English, but you're going to try, because the Somnium Files needs to be about AI, but also the I, but also I, the name, but also I, the love. And you're just like, oh my, like, is it just, really? Is this everything? Is this all of the depth? Is that everyone that has a name made out of hiragana or katakana or kanji can be read in multiple ways? And then those multiple readings mean different personality trait? Like, is that it? Mm-hmm. And it's like, yeah, that's a thing. And some people are so obsessed with that it goes to the level of Cypher Academy, where this appears to be the whole deal. The most recent chapters in particular, the last 3, have had disclaimers on them where the translator was like, yeah, this is crazy, and I tried, but and then you click.
It's wild. You see a translator note that basically reads, I gave up, here's what's happening.
And you see the wordplay battle that's taking place. And basically, you have to give answers that are only half syllables from the kana syllabary, and then draw from cards that are like half syllables of kana, and then create a list of answers to trivia. And then the positioning of said trivia needs to be stacked in a most verbose to least, like most letters to least letters, like reverse pyramid, and that's like the first step of whatever the word cipher battle is happening here. And so, like, there's on the left side, you're looking at Mad Lib style fill in the blanks for your questions, and then you have to create answers and then match them over into the fucking madness, absolute, complete, utter insanity. That is never
to contextualize just how confusing it is. All I can come up with is it is attempting to translate into a non-Latin or German-based language what the phrase buffalo, 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 buffalo means, despite all of those words retaining different, like, meanings.
Yes.
Keeping the meanings the same, but keeping the repetition the same in Japan. Like, it's impossible. It doesn't work. It just doesn't go.
Yeah, but it's also, again, just predicated on the fact that the depth of these buffalo, 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 or ton, you know, like, it's going into that, creating a whole fucking series out of it, and just puns and jerking off to the puns and switch ups, and you're looking at it and it's like, it's completely, this is not something that English speakers can read. Like, you can't actually get it, because the results
syllables won't transfer over,
the questions,
the double meanings don't fit,
the puzzle questions don't make any sense to you, and then the answers have no connection with the questions to begin with. And it's just two characters staring at these cards, freaking out over the choices and the results. And, like, at certain pages, you scroll down and you just see, like, so half the page vertically is the art of the character, and the other half is just the text flying.
It's just syllables that are transliterated,
like a newspaper. And you're like, almost.
I don't know what it means.
So yeah, no shame in quitting on this garbage. And I'm
really impressive, apparently. Apparently, it's incredibly smart and cool, but I don't know, and I never will.
And like the gibberish of like some of like the after the big insane breakout moments where characters are sweating, freaking out, and difficulty level is at 6, and you're seeing English text of like, why don't WXRS go XWXY? How long WXLL PXOPLX XXP XXLL XNG XXCHOTHXR?
Yeah, you and me both, man. I'd fool crazy. Why not?
And it's your brain is supposed to do the thing where you can see the beginning and the end of the letters and go, how long will people keep killing each other? Anyways, good luck, Godspeed, God bless. No one will blame you. No one will look at this and think you fucking ran away. Kumar, hats off.
I have an example. I just saw somebody in chat mention it, and I went and checked on the Steam forums to see if people were talking about it, and they are. People asking if Baba Is You could ever be translated into Japanese, and the answer is no. It doesn't work.
Absolutely. Pause. No, hold on. Pause. I'm going to disagree, because we would have to first talk to a Japanese programmer and ask if there's any coding that takes place in native Japanese and how that functions, right? If coders are obviously just using English functions, I don't mean that. I mean, are there any languages of code that are native? If so, it would be possible, but we need to know how that is structured. Because the idea of Baba Is You is a puzzle game, but it's actually teaching you how programming works. You know?
I'm being told by multiple people that later levels are highly specific to English syntax.
Is there? Okay. Because my thought immediately from what I've seen is that this is a parallel programming game. So like, if you want to learn, if you want to translate this, you would have to do so in a way that other languages teach programming, you know?
I'm also being told over and over and over that English is the language of code.
Yeah. If you're doing anything standard, C++ on Beyond, whatever, all of that stuff. I'm that's why I'm specifically going like, are there people that have developed languages that are specifically not, you know?